YouTube U. I got all that shit pulled up. We got Abby, Giselle, Rebecca, Chelsea. I think we're good. All right. I think I got everything. All right. All right. Hold on. Let me go close this door. Hold on, y'all. Okay. I hope I'm remembering everything. What's up, babies? I am freaking late. Okay. Oh, I don't know how. I'm not even gonna get up. Fuck it. If it gets dark in here, it gets dark in here. I just realized I forgot to turn the fucking lights on, but whatever. If it gets dark in here, we got the ring light lighting our way in this little salt lamp, so we're good. It's been fucking. It's only Sunday. You know what I mean? Like, I hope that this is not how the entire week's gonna be. I'm so fucking busy. I apologize for being late, y'all. I'm sure it'll happen again. How's your guys' weekend? What up, y'all? Just so you know, what's up, Liz? I know, I'm so fucking late. Abby, Giselle. I got Abby, Giselle, Rebecca, Chelsea. I don't know how long I'm gonna be on here, you guys. We'll fucking see. We'll just feel it out. You know what I mean? But probably not too terribly late. I'm thinking maybe a couple hours. What's up, babies? Oh. I'm like, I am grateful to be here because it's quiet. And I'm by myself. So lovely. Who is all in here? Is anybody in here that's on the list? Because I'll get into it right now. Actually, hold on. I will get into it right now, but I do want to hop in on the YouTube real quick. Hold on, y'all. Because I forgot to do this the last time. I forgot to hop on there and post a list for you guys. I literally have no fucking clue when I'm going to be on here this week. I thought summer was going to be chill, quiet, because there's no school. Hold on, YouTube. I'm going to hop in over here. What's up? What up, babies? I'm late as a motherfucker. I was supposed to be on here at like 4:30, you guys. It is almost 6. Just so you guys know, I got Abby, Giselle, Rebecca, and Chelsea on the list. I don't know, because I gotta be off here at a reasonable time. I don't know. I'm gonna feel it out. We'll fucking see. Whatever. But if anyone is in here that's on the list, let me know, because I'll fucking straight get into this right now. You know what I mean? What up, y'all? What it is? I don't know. Okay, hold on. Maybe I should pull up my calendar. What do I got going on this week? I know I have an appointment on Raquel. I got you, boo. Oh, you're on YouTube. Period. YouTube's better anyway. I shouldn't say that. It's less restrictions over on YouTube. What up, y'all? Hold on, that's what I was doing. Hold on, I gotta pull up my calendar. I gotta see what I got going on. I know I got. Oh, happy Father's Day to all the fathers. I got Thursday. I think I got something Wednesday. Listen, I know I'm gonna shoot for Friday. I don't fucking know, man. I feel like this summer is going by so fast, and I just thought that it was gonna be way less hectic with, like, because there's no school and shit, and it feels like it hasn't slowed down at all. Got a dentist and a doctor's appointment. Cool. What up, babies? What up, y'all? Yo, if anyone's in here that's on the paid reading list, let me know, because we gonna get into it. So, I'm down for the get down. You know what I mean? First come, first serve. I didn't put Raquel on there. Hold on. I thought I did. Who's all in here? Oh, Chelsea's in here. Hold on. Chelsea, we might want to fucking... Oh, wait, Rebecca, period. Rebecca, you're in here, period. Bitch, let's get it. Okay. Wait, did you send me your message? Hold on. Maybe not. Hold up, y'all. What's up, boo-boos? Rebecca, go ahead and send me your motherfucking questions, boo. You know what I mean? Word. I got you. We're going just straight get into it. Yeah, I didn't know. I wanted to come on here tonight. I just didn't know what time. And I'm late. I didn't have time to post. Of course, I got restricted already. I don't know what I said. Wait. What? Hold on. I gotta see if it put visibility restriction, harassment, and bullying. Okay. I'm sure I probably called someone a bitch. You know what I mean? If I ever say bitch, it is a term of endearment. Okay. Oh shit, Rebecca, what happened? Hold on. Oh my god, did she say anything? Did she say anything back? Oh, shut up! Okay. Wait, when did you send this? Today? Okay, hold on. I know, I'm like trying not to get ahead of myself. I know, it's crazy. It is every time I'm on here. I'm grateful that I haven't been banned, but like, I mean, we got YouTube, thankfully. But yeah, I haven't been banned yet, but I get restricted every time I'm on here. And it's to the point where I'm like, I don't even care. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not going to restart the live. I don't want to, we're just going to roll with it and see what happens. Oh, okay. All right, Rebecca, let's get it, boo. Oh, let's go. I don't think it is losing interest or someone else. Okay. No, it's not. I don't even really want to say that it's like necessarily avoidance, because it does look like it's, well, no, I'll say avoidance. It's avoidance more than anything. Hold on. I'm wanting to see. I kind of figured. I was kind of, this was kind of rubbing me like it would be Hermit, but Hermit didn't come out. Four of Swords in reverse did, which is very, like, it is very Hermasque, you know what I mean? But let me get into it. It does give more avoidance. It doesn't give that she's losing interest or that she's really like out there dating or giving anyone attention or anything like that. But she's got Tower and fucking Justice in reverse. And so that's why I say, okay, it's probably more avoidance, because Justice in reverse is where you're not, and not saying that she's never going to, but she's not ready to be held accountable for things yet, or to answer for those things, right? Now, she's in a 9 of Wands and a 5 of Cups that's surrounding it. And so, I guess it does probably give more avoidance, but this is not like the 4 of Swords in the reverse, 5 of Wands in the reverse, Empress coming out. It's like, okay, she is going to spin the block on this, and like she is going to address this, right? I'm kind of happy because she's not responding to this shit from, like, she's a King of Wands and a Knight of Cups. She's not going to be responding to you from a place of, like, attacking you or, trying to, I don't know, like, fucking place the blame on you or anything like that. Like, she's, so this does give, yeah, she's probably avoiding this at the moment, but she's gonna spin the block and she's gonna say something. She could struggle with, just doesn't look that bad though, because I'm like, yo, when she like comes back around, it's not that she's not taking accountability for anything. You know what I mean? Like, she's addressing the things that you're saying. I would say at the moment, yes, avoiding, but this isn't going to be forever, boo. She's going to respond. She's isolating right now. But I like the Four of Swords in the reverse and the Five of Wands, because the Four of Swords in the reverse is where you're like coming out of a hermit mode. Like, you're coming out of isolation, you're coming out of avoidance, basically. The Five of Wands in the reverse is where her intention is that she wants to reconcile this, she wants to fix it, she wants to come to some kind of fucking solution. So I'm not mad. I'm not mad. I would, you know what I mean? I would just fucking see where the chips fall. She's gonna, you know, she's gonna say something. Okay. Let's see, boo. Let's go. Hold it, y'all. Hold it. Hold it. Let's see. This would be... I wouldn't say, like, telling her. I wouldn't say telling her. This is very much, like, action, based. But this is not... Like, I don't know, because I'm, like, in this spread, I'm not seeing, like, you're cutting it the fuck off completely. Like, you know what I mean? It's not that, it's not like you're blocking her or you're blocking her on fucking social media or, you know what I mean? It's not to that level where it's like, yeah, I'm dipping the fuck out, like, I'm done with your ass type shit. It's not that. But it is devil in the reverse, right? Where it is, you are showing independence, right? It's like you are showing that you are not, I don't know, like, you're not tied to this. You're not fucking tied for her approval. You're not, you know what I mean? Like, desperate for her fucking attention or anything. It's, you're showing that to her. And what that does is that it grasps her attention. Like, that's what she's seeing. This does push her in a direction of wanting to be more open and communicating with you and her taking more action. I would say, like, yeah, like, showing her, like, yeah, like, I'm letting go of this for real, but not to the point where you're, like, blocking, fucking not responding to her. Like, it's not that. I would say not communicating with her, though. Like, you know what I mean? This is not, where you're checking in with her. I even want to say, too, if you've got social media and shit like that, and especially if you use this for work, I would flex your shit on there. I would suggest that. If you have, like, you know what I mean? Like, that would be me, because, like, obviously, like, all of my social media is just my Gypsy Tarot. That would be me, like, flexing on those accounts. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't really know how I would do it, but, I don't know, like, I would post, like, a lot of, I would post a lot of readings, or I'd, like, post me going live, you know what I mean? Or I'd post, I don't know, I would just post, like, a lot of work shit. Anyway, that would be a suggestion for that, is to show her that that's where your energy's at. That's where your focus is at. Word. Okay. Okay. Hold on. see. Honestly, I'm more worried about you than her when she comes back around dead ass. I'm worried about you. I'm worried about you crashing out. I mean, this is someone who is changed. Especially, I gotta give her a little credit. Like, is she changed enough to the point where she's, like, ready for, like, marriage and shit? No. Is she getting there? Yes, she is. And I do think that there is some serious fucking change that she is going through. And the most that I do see it is in the way that she processes things, because she is very swords. I think she might be a sword sign. She might be a Libra, I think. I can't remember. But she often comes out like swords, and she's been coming out like cups towards me lately. But I'm seeing, like, in her swords, right? She's someone who is a lot less impulsive than she used to be. She's someone that does think through, like, you see that it's Knight of Swords, and so there is, like, this genuine trying to fucking be better. You know what I mean? Like, she knows she's gonna make mistakes, but at the end of the day, like, she is trying to fucking get better. I am worried about Rebecca in this reading, though, dead ass, because she's Queen of Swords in the reverse and Knight of Pentacles in reverse. And so I'm more worried about I'm worried about this, you acting out of character, or you stepping out of your character, you know what I mean? Or you, like, Queen of Swords, we know in the reverse is super prone to crashing out, is super prone to fucking saying shit that they don't mean. That's what I'm worried about. Her, and I get it, because it's probably the fucking frustration that you're having with Knight of Pentacles. I completely fucking get it. But I would say, like, when she does come back around again, yeah, this is from a place of someone who is genuinely changing. Is she there to the point of commitment? Not yet, but my God, she's getting there. You know what I mean? She is. I think that she is showing a lot more control in her life. She is. I'm not seeing, like, trust. I've read this girl's energy. Like, her energy is not, like, striking me as someone who is, like it used to. It used to come across towards me like she was so fucking impulsive that she was using a lot. You know what I mean? Like, that substances, people, like, she didn't give a shit. She was kind of a player. Like, it kind of struck me like that. This is someone who's getting a lot more control over their life. They're showing more discipline, more focus. So I'll say that. I'm not mad. I'm not mad. Hold on. Sorry, but fucking can't shut up. Okay, hold on. Okay, word. Okay, word. Hold on, babe. Let's see. Hold on, let me fucking just see what comes out with these. I might pull that career one. No, hold on. This is looking dicey. Hold on. I'm wondering if something about a dead-end job's gonna come up. Say your business looks a lot more promising. Hold on, I want to do Oracle on this. I gotta see what Oracle is. Hold on. Okay, no, I like this then. Okay, word. Okay. There was something that came out, because it's Eight of Cups. It's Eight of Pentacles in the reverse, where I'm like, oh, fuck, this could be... like, it gives temp, you know what I mean? And so it's like, well, you're finding something, but this is not, like, a forever thing, you know what I mean? So, I mean, good news is, like, yeah, you're fucking finding something. And yeah, it does, like, pay the bills, shit like that, but, like, whatever you find, like, the first thing that you find, it looks very temporary. You know what I mean? It looks like, it's like, you know, you probably move on from it. But anyway, hold on. Let me fucking read these. Okay. Opportunity. Doors are opening up for you. You have the chance to change jobs, start a business, or invest in a new venture. Just do it. Love that. And then this is the one. Saving face. You may need to grin and bear it to maintain respect and keep a job, or you may need to smile and make nice to get the position that you want. Success. The path that you are on will bring you success and prosperity if you just keep going. Lots of little steps take you a long way. You are on track. And then, okay. You need a step-by-step plan of action to reach the next level. Get the advice of someone who is already where you want to go. I'm not mad about that. Okay. I must say, this, the sale of the house, that could be delayed a minute, boo. That might be, like, not saying it's not gonna fucking happen, but it looks like that's one that might not be immediate. Okay, hold on, boo. Just here, okay. Hold on. Hold on. Let's see. Oh, that's okay. I'm not mad. Oh, okay. Well, I mean, I would say end of the year, yeah, and it probably would be more Capricorn season. Okay. I'm not mad. No, this is actually really good, bitch. I'm gonna say yes, and it's hilarious because you're like, is it at least by the end of the year? And it's like, well, yeah, it's Capricorn season. The Hangman's coming out with this. I'm not necessarily fucking mad about this. I mean, Hangman we know is major arcana, like fucking pause button, right? And so it's like, it's not gonna happen like tomorrow or some shit. But I would say, yeah, I think by that time at least, I like her energy that's coming out because it is something where you do notice the change very quickly, or it's like, holy shit, like, oh my god, you did say it was going to be the end of the year, like I actually didn't fucking think it. Her energy changes very quickly, and this is someone who, I don't know, I think that they've done a lot of work, and I think that they're kind of tired of being in indecisiveness. Okay. Let's see here. Word. Okay. Hold on. Let's see, though. What is that? That's a good card to start that out. It's the Nine of Pentacles. Okay. This is a yes. As long as you do not stay trapped where you're at, or you don't run back to old shit. Okay. Good. I'm gonna probably do Oracle for this. It's looking like, to me, you might be struggling with, you're blocked on something. It's you have like this block about what you're supposed to be doing or what your purpose is. Like, what, I don't know, I'm sure that you might sit there and think that, where it's like, or praying to God even about this kind of shit, where it's like, am I supposed to be doing what I'm doing? Is this the right fucking thing to do? Is this what I'm supposed to be doing for financial security and financial stability in my life? I think that there's a lot of questions that you have around that, and a lot of blocks that you're having around that, a lot of like second guessing, questioning yourself. And this is a yes, but you're seeing like the questions loaded. Obviously, it's coming with advice where it's like, yes, of course she's going to be, but I need her to stop questioning like what her fucking purpose is. And focus on fucking happiness, bitch. You know what I mean? Like, and I would say, well, you know, I don't know. This is just my fucking opinion, because, like, looking at this, I'm like, okay, with your business especially, right? Like, with your business especially, because fucking Page of Wands is coming out, that those are always, like, ideas that do have to do with, like, you becoming CEO, shit like that, owner of your own business. I would say like, at the end of the day, with some shit of your own business, yeah, it should bring you happiness. It should bring you joy. It should, and of course, that's not to say that there's not going to be fucking struggles or there's not going to be challenges with you owning your own business. It's not like it's always just easy. It's not going to be any work. No, of course, you know it's going to be work. But yeah, I would say the cards want you to know that it's like, yo, you should not be miserable at your own business. You know what I mean? Like, you should, at the end of the day, it should bring you happiness. Hold on. This is a yes. It wants you to take risks too. It wants you to take fucking it wants you to stop being so scared and taking risks. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Oh, shit. Okay. Okay, reflection. Take time to okay, that makes sense. I was wondering why the fuck that Six of Swords in reverse came out. Take time to revisit the past and figure out what you want to do. Knowing what you don't, that's good advice. Knowing what you don't like will show you what you truly love. That's good. I like that card. Makes sense. Okay. Okay. Oh, shit. Okay. Damn. You got the same too. Okay, hold on. Cutting ties. You may need to leave your current position and look for something better. Ending a job doesn't mean burning bridges. Go with grace. And then I think you had these two. Opportunity. Doors are opening up for you. You have the chance to change jobs, start a business, or invest in a new venture. Just do it. Strategy. I think you had this one too. You need a step-by-step plan of action to reach the next level. Get the advice of someone who is already where you want to go. Wait, did you have this one too? Brilliance. You discover your own genius by breaking away from the grind to follow your own inspiration. Your ideas bring recognition. Okay. People skills. You have a flair for working well with others. You could be a diplomat, counselor, salesperson, or head of a company. Anyway, that is yes, bitch. Okay, hold on. What do I got? Hold on. Gotta get this shit out of my way. Oh, excuse me. Hold on. I'm just gonna see what comes out with this one. Did I pin? Oh my god, I think I forgot to pin that shit. Hold on. Hold on, boo-boos. Did I? Oh, I did. Whoops. Hee. Whoops. Okay, there we go. That's better. Alright, hold on. Oh, no procrastinating and risks. That, the card that was coming out, hold on, I gotta find it. That one is like fucking theme for your career questions. This strategy one. It's a strategy one. That's what this is. This strategy one, bitch, this card right here, like, I'll probably pull that just for the fuck of it to see if it does come out. But that strategy oracle that kept coming out, that is definitely, like, the theme of this as well. This, I like the advice. Like, Judgment, 10 of Swords, 2 of Wands, 7 of Pentacles in reverse, Chariot in the reverse, 3 of Pentacles. I'll come back to Judgment, but the 7 of Pentacles in the reverse and the fucking Chariot in reverse is very much where God's like, okay, you're in Judgment right now, right? Like, you are, and I would believe that. You're over here where it's like, I'm trying my best to stay connected with God through this. I'm trying my best to, like, see where he's pointing me, like, watch where the fucking breadcrumbs are, watch what the synchronicities are, you know what I mean? Just following guidance of God, right? Or whatever you believe in, you know what I mean? The 7 of Pentacles in the reverse and Chariot in the reverse is probably hang up where it's like, it could be procrastination. It could also be with 2 of Wands, it could legit, that could just be where you're not giving it your all or not truly fucking taking that risk. Chariot in the reverse, though, is where it's someone who has like a lot of energy or a lot of passion, right? It's an energy of like someone that's got a lot of that, a lot of energy, a lot of fucking a lot going on. They've got a lot of gas, right? But no fucking like GPS system. They got a lot of gas, but no, they don't have like a plan of fucking action in a chariot in reverse. And so that oracle that came out, it's definitely going to be that type shit. And you're seeing like, even I think there was another one that was like the people skills, like you're so seeing that with this too, where it's like you truly are gifted, you know what I mean? Like you really are, you really know how to work with others, you really know how to make people feel seen, or you're easy to fucking get along with. You're a joy to be around, you're a joy to fucking collaborate with. Let me just see what comes out. I'm so curious if that one's gonna come out again. I like that. Okay, good. All right. Yeah, career planning. I'm shocked it didn't. It didn't. Okay. We'll cultivate it. All right. That was it. I thought it was gonna. All right. Wealth. I do like this one. You're working towards real wealth and prosperity in your life. Keep investing in yourself and look into long-term career planning. Definitely Chariot. Money matters. Money matters a lot right now. Watch your expenses and save up for the future. You will need to be prepared for the unexpected. And then I think you had this one earlier tonight, right? Saving face, it looks familiar. You may need to grin and bear it to maintain respect and keep your job, or you may need to smile and make nice to get the position you want. And then cultivation. You are in a growing phase right now, and you must continue to water the seeds that you have planted in order to reap the rewards. Okay. I do like that, though. There's a yes. Okay. Oh, no, that was the second one. Okay. Back. All right. Hold on, boo. Hold on. Why is it so hard to shuffle? Ah, Prime Days is coming, so I'm fitting to get me a new motherfucking deck. This one, anyway. Okay. So this year. Let's see. Maybe not yet. I think she wants to. Gonna say no. I'm gonna say no. When? Oh. No, I do think that's something she wants, though. When? The opportunity will come. Could be next year. That could be like more the beginning of next year. I'm gonna say no, but this is not because she like don't want to, or that's not really a goal of hers. I think it is. I think it's something that she wants. I think it's something that she might be planning for, like trying to whatever. Like it just looks like to me it's like maybe this move is temporary or some shit like that, or like her living there is temporary, and maybe it always like was for her. And I could see where the move that she did was strictly for work. Anyway, I'm gonna say no. I don't think it's gonna be this year. If it is next year, it would be more around the beginning, like around Pisces season. Okay. Hold up, baby. Hold up, y'all. Some talking shit. All right, hold on, y'all. Uh-oh, hold on. When? Gypsy, when? Could be sooner. Excuse me. Oh, it's Scorpio season. Is Scorpio season fall? I was feeling winter, but it could be fall. I don't know. What is Scorpio season? Is that winter? Hold on. Oh no, maybe it's not. No. I don't think that's winter. Anyway. The fuck was I doing? Hold on. Hold on, I gotta pull up the question. I forgot what the fuck I was reading on. Okay. Not that one. Fall? I'm gonna say if you had... I don't know. If you had... Maybe, I don't know, maybe you were thinking it was gonna be sooner or some shit like that, but because you're seeing that there's like some, that could just be how you're feeling now, I don't know, because there's like a 2 of Swords and a 5 of Cups, right? And I'm like, well, there's this disappointment, or there's this fucking sadness around it and shit like that, but then you see like Sun, Chariot, Ace of Pentacles, fucking Death card, and I'm like, oh no, it's happening. But it feels like it's more around Scorpio season, but that could just be, like, that 2 of Swords and that 5 of Cups could just be how you're feeling now, where... I don't know, feeling like it's stuck, feeling like, oh, like, I'm gonna be fucking stuck here forever, sad, heartbroken, all that shit. Anyway, I would say yes, because Scorpio season, I don't know, I thought Scorpio season was later. I'm gonna say yes. It's gonna be around Scorpio season, though. I ain't mad about that. Let's go. Okay. Sorry. It looks good. No, like, how do I say? So I'm like, well, it's not issues, but not like whatever. It is what the fuck it is, right? Because, like, you know what I mean? Is this house perfect? By looking at these cards, probably not. The house is gonna fucking sell. There's a 7 of Swords component to it, if you're picking up what I'm putting down. 7 of Swords is cunning energy. It is where it is it's intelligent. It can hide shit. It's very, like, magician type energy, right? That's all I'm gonna say with that. Okay? So it's like, well, it's happening because that is, like, Fool, 6 of Wands, like, you know, Queen of Wands. I'm like, well, she's killing it. You know what I mean? Like, there is no problem. Like, this is giving her a new beginning. 6 of Wands is obviously, like, success. It's, like, kind of, like, whatever. It's kind of a jump start for her. But there may be an element of just being sneaky or being cunning or, strategic. Being strategic. I don't know. Anyway, whatever. Okay, I'm not gonna, like, spend all night on that. Hold on. I was like, what's wrong with your house? Let's figure it out. Okay, hold on. She is unsure, but it doesn't have to do with you. That's her. It's her feeling stuck. Her feeling an indecisiveness. I would say yes, but she doesn't know. It's okay. You know what I mean? That's okay. I don't feel like she's gonna be stuck there forever. Because I'm like, yeah, she does, but she's not there yet. She's not where she wants to be yet. I get that. She's wanting to do more. She's wanting to do more. She's wanting to accomplish more. Especially with her finances and shit. Yes. And trust me, I'm not like, oh, this is totally okay. You know what I mean? Like, I get it. But it does give us some context, obviously, into what they're thinking. This is a yes, but she has work to do, right? At least that's what she believes. She's like, I want to make sure that I'm in like this 9 of Cups, that I'm fucking successful, right, in my work. I want to make sure that I'm like successful on my own. Yes, like with work, but like with the goals that I have in my life, I want to make sure that I get this shit before I don't know, settle down or marry or whatever. I'm so curious what those are, but it's not bad. Okay. She's doing it though. I mean, this is not someone who is, some bomb. Say yes, there's definitely no one else. There's not. Okay, hold on. Word, I like that on bottom of the deck. You want to take a guess on what the fuck is underneath your energy on that? Temperance, of course. Okay, hold on, y'all. Hold on, you guys. I might have to... Shit. I didn't realize that I was, like, taking that fucking long, or it was that late. Hold on, you guys. Raquel might be my last one. Deadass. Hold on. Hold on, hold on. Hold up, babies. Hold on, y'all. Excuse me. Okay, hold on. Hold on, let me fucking switch this. Abby, you're still in here, right, boo? Or did you come back in here? Hold it. Okay, period. Hold on, boo-boo. I think I'm gonna fucking... Where are you? I think it was a mini. Word, what you want to do your reading on, boo? Let's get it. Let's motherfucking get it. If this is who I think you're gonna do it on, I fucking might use like 2 oracles on this. Word. I'm gonna use, just because I want to see, I just want to see, okay? But I'm gonna use my 2 oracles on this. Because I honestly, I want to see if like similar energy is gonna come out of both of them. All right, hold on. Okay. How that, boo? Each one. This one. Hold up. Oh. And hold on. I want to use a different tarot on these. Okay. Which one should I start with? I'll start with this one. Alright, boo. You know what I'm gonna fucking draw. I'm gonna use 2 oracle on this because I want to see if like similar energy is gonna come out of it. But Let's get it. All right, you know the drill, babe. Let's go. Let me see current. It was the 11-11 one. Hold on. Where's she at? Where's he at? Okay, not bad. Outcome. Not bad. Okay. Okay. Oh. Okay, I'm gonna just fucking tell you what's here, but I do want to pull from my other oracle. So, 11-11 came out as current challenger situation. And obviously, I'm sure that this kind of shit has come out before, right? 11-11 does represent where there is a soul contract in place. And yes, like it is where there's a lot of synchronicities that are probably happening and shit like that. And it also does allude to things unfolding in divine timing, of course. You have looking within, and he has heart repair, which is pretty similar. Okay, I figured. But the looking within, I think that might have come out for him, or that has been coming out for him like the past. But I like it coming out for you, but the looking within is very hermit, you know what I mean? And so you're in an energy of whatever, working on self, gaining more self-awareness, getting more knowledge about self. He is, I like heart repair coming out for him. I mean, it is where he's in healing, right? Like he's focusing on self, he's focusing on healing himself. Probably working on a lot of like deep-rooted fucking issues that he does have with past relationships. Oh my god, what is happening? Oh, fuck me. All right. Okay. So, okay. The 11-11 in beginnings came out with it from the other oracle. The beginnings, which I'm going to drive myself fucking crazy reading this. The beginnings does represent an energy where both of these people are in this, right? They want to try again. They want to start over with this, right? I like it because it is very death card, right? Where it's like, yes, that's what both of these people are wanting, but they want to take this in a different direction. They literally want to start over. They want to start over from scratch. They want to try something fucking new with this, right? You have looking within and chasing, and then he has heart repair sorrow coming out on his side. And so, whatever, I like your energy. Like I said, it's very hermit where it's like, yeah, there's a lot of you looking within, a lot of like whatever, learning self, more self-awareness. You could be, while doing that, there could be some shit that you are looking into or that you are becoming aware of that has to do with like the chaser dynamic, right? Where it's like, I'm starting to recognize where I do chase or I pursue a lot of fucking toxicity in my life, or I do I try to fucking help people that are not ready, or I try to wake people up that are not fucking ready. He's over here where he's in healing as well, but it's more like, I don't know, like, I don't know what that is. God. Where it's like you see the healing, but he's at a point where he's like, yeah, I'm healing. Yeah, I'm looking at like all this shit that I've been through and stuff. But instead of like feeling empowered by it, like I'm slipping into like this hopelessness or like this fucking depression, or I'm being hard on myself, or you know what I mean? Like just beating him this like self-loathing is what this is. Where it's like, yo, you being here, like, yes, we love that. We love that you're healing and shit, but like you can stay here for a moment. You know what I mean? Like you can feel like shit about what you've done or what you've been through, or you can be hard on yourself for a moment. You know what I mean? That's fine. That way you do not ever have to fucking go back there. But it feels like to me like he's stuck in it. You know what I mean? Where he's like stuck on just like feeling like shit about himself, or feeling shit about like what he's put himself through or what he's done to other people. Like that's what it feels like to me. And then the outcome, which I'm gonna drive myself crazy. Safe, love, and hopeless is coming out, which I guess I like the hopeless for him because I'm like, yeah, pain is a good motivation. The thing that's grinding my gears though is because fantasy's coming out on bottom of the deck where it is very 10 of cups. It's a lot of daydreaming. It's a lot of imagining. It's a lot of fantasizing. And so I'm like, oh, for fuck's sakes. Like, is that what we're going to be in this outcome, or that we're going to continue to be in this fantasy energy? Like, you know what I mean? Is he going to continue to sit here and yeah, he's working on himself and shit, but he's still not coming towards this, and he's just like sitting in this fucking fantasy daydreaming energy, just like thinking about her and still just not doing anything. That's what I'm scared of. But hold on, bitch. Hold on. 3 of Pentacles. Okay. They both do want the same thing. That they do. I like your energy. A lot more empathetic, more intuitive. He's working on a self-image. Relationship with self. I'm not bad. Oh god, that's gonna give me time frame, I'm sure. Okay. One more. Judgment. Yeah, that probably is a lot more true. With that 1111, how I was saying, like, yeah, it does represent like soul contract and shit, but it is like seeing a lot of synchronicities. And I'm sure that this shit has come out for you guys before because it looks familiar, you know what I mean? But that is judgment. Judgment is it is where you are seeing a ton of synchronicities, the both of you guys are. And Three of Pentacles too, like, yeah, it is where both of these people they are desiring the same exact thing, which is like obviously a reconciliation, right? Or a new beginning, I guess. The Three of Pentacles too, though, can be secret admirer type of energy, which I would not doubt. I really like your energy, bitch. I do. His isn't bad either. More very big. He's very big on intellectualizing the things that he's been through instead of, and you see that that is a very big difference between these two, which is not bad, right? Because she's in Queen of Cups with Sun. And so I'm like, I love that for you, right? This is where she's stepping into more of like a compassionate, empathetic, more intuitive, more wearing her heart on her sleeve type shit, more connecting with her emotions, more feeling her way through things, right? Not where she's like over here where he does have good qualities about himself, you know what I mean? But he is not like that. He's King of Swords over here, where he's like, instead of doing that, I'm over here where I have to intellectualize everything that I fucking been through instead of just feeling what I need to fucking feel, right? And getting over it. Anyway, I like your energy. I respect that shit. It's not bad. It's not the worst, you know what I mean? It's just like, okay, boo-boo, you need to be here so we can talk through this fucking hang-up that you have. I'm not mad about outcome. I do still think that it is him coming through with communication. I'm gonna fucking throw up if I pull... hold on, I gotta see when time frame is. I'm gonna throw up. He does. When is it? When is it? Don't. Please don't. Please don't. Please don't. Please don't. Is that fucking Scorpio season? Hold on. Is that Scorpio season? I'm gonna throw up. Stop. Hold on. Is that Scorpio? Hold on. I gotta see when that is. Oh my god, that could be Scorpio season. Oh my god, that's Scorpio season. Stop. Yo, when was time frame before? I'm like almost certain it's way sooner than that. Hold on. Let me see where he's at. What do I want to get for him? What do I want to get? Well, I might pull a couple. Hold on, boo. Let me do this one. Let me do like 3. Where is he at? All right. Okay. You're my soulmate. I'm sorry. All right. Okay, first one. You're my soulmate. It must be written in the stars because you most definitely are my destiny. We belong together. I'm sorry. I hate how much that I've hurt you. I'm so sorry for all the pain I've caused. You didn't deserve any of it. I'm gonna throw up. Stop. Your perfection. Your beauty amazes me. I'm not sure how I attracted in someone like you, but I'm forever grateful. And then bottom of the deck. Soon. I'm going to contact you soon. Should I do this one too then? Let me see this one. Okay. I'm kind of hoping that like something comes out with him communicating. Fuck. Okay. All right. I long for you day and night. I'm consumed by my desire for you. Our chemistry is amazing. I want to hold you and be held by you again. I want to wake up with you by my side every day. These are very nice. No one loves me like you do. I'm ready to commit to you and our beautiful future. Oh, okay. I was wondering fucking if something like that would come out. Okay. Please give me a second chance. I still love you and want to start over. I want to share my life with you. Okay. I didn't believe in myself or in you. I let my low self-worth ruin our love. I want us to heal together. All right. Okay, whatever. All right, hold on. Hold up, boo-boos. Let me get this shit out of my way. Hold up, y'all. Sorry, hold on. Oh, this shit is taking forever. All right. Giselle. Chelsea, Raquel. Giselle, are you in here, boo? Is you still in here? Hold up, y'all. Hold up. Sorry. All right. Shit out of my way. Don't piss me off. Like, stop. Word. Hold on, boo. Hold up. Hold on, I gotta see what you wrote. I might use these same decks. Hold up. Okay, word. Word, I like it. I'm down for the get down, bitch. Hold on. I might do... I think I'm gonna do another deck on this. Hold on. Where the fuck am I? I'm gonna use this one. Okay, hold on. Okay, word. Hold on, though. Alright, you know the drill. I'm gonna use, I don't know if I used this one on you last time. Y'all, my chest and my shoulders are so fucking sore. Oh. I lifted yesterday. I think I went a little too hard. It, like, hurts to shuffle the deck. Okay. Giselle, you know the drill, but let's get it. Let me see. Your energy is wild, bitch. Okay. This is good. I'm not mad. Your energy is so fucking worried about him just up and ghosting us and abandoning it. This is good. I'm not mad. I like it. I'm not even worried. If I'm worried about anybody in this reading, it would be Giselle, like probably self-sabotaging it or some shit like that. Maybe I would say maybe self-sabotage, but you could also have, I don't know, maybe be mindful of this. Because I'm not worried about his energy. It's good. I'm like, yeah, dude, he does, man. He's into her. You know what I mean? I'm not even questioning that. And I think she does know that. You know what I mean? I think she really does fucking know that. But you have, like, okay, the energy that I'm just going to start with your shit. It's abandoned and helpless coming out, but then influences and twin flames is coming out on bottom of the deck, where twin flames obviously like soul contract shit, right? We know that. The influences is what I worry about, because I'm like, okay, Giselle's over here, and yeah, this could look different for him, obviously, but I'm like, she is very, she's terrified of him, like, ghosting this or, like, abandoning this, essentially, and so she is very much like, I am 1 foot out, right? Like, you know what I mean? I am not, like, full in on this, or I'm not, like, fully allowing myself to fucking like him, where I'm leaving 1 foot out, because, like, if that fucking happens, I will be the first to cut it the fuck off, right? He's over here where he's got loyalty and beauty, where it's drastically different, where he's over here and he's, like, very much, like, trusting the process, right? Like, he's very, he believes in this, you know, like it's what it sounds like, right? It's like, no, he's very loyal to this. He's loyal to the fucking long-term vision that he's got, you know what I mean? And the beauty coming out, it does represent divine feminine energy, where it's like he's very focused on how, or these are the qualities that he admires the most about you, right? Where it's like, I admire, like, how compassionate she is. I admire how kind-hearted she is. I admire how empathetic she is, and just how charming she is, right? And anyway, with the influences coming out, it is third party influence, but it's not, it's like your peers third party, right? And so it's not where it's like, oh, third party influence, where it's like, oh yeah, like Giselle's gonna go and run away with someone else, or he's gonna go run away with someone else. No, I would say for you, be very mindful of if there is snake in the grass, right? Be mindful of it, because they're like, that could represent where the third party peer influence is trying to dictate what the fuck you do, or trying to influence you out of happiness, right? Just be mindful of that shit. Be mindful of it, because I'm not worried about him. The divine masculine is in, so divine masculine and possibilities came out as current, and so that is his energy coming out as like the current challenge or situation, right? And that was your question, where you're like, how is he feeling about this? Like, where is he at? Like, how does he fucking feel about this now after this happened, right? He's down for the get down. Like, the possibilities is where he's willing to take the risk, or focusing on what could be very full energy, right? So he's in it. He's looking for whatever. He's looking ahead. Ecstasy family coming out as outcome is where I do believe that you are choosing that. Like, choosing this with him, right? This could lead to a situation of, obviously, you probably know where family is fucking headed. You probably know where I'm going to go with that. It can lead to a situation of you guys creating one. I'm not mad. I'm not mad. I'm not mad. I think that's what he's wanting. Hold on, let me see current. Okay. You probably are noticing, I like that, I'm not mad. Like, you probably are noticing more, yeah, like, effort from him, but it's Page of Wands, and so it's kind of him doing more. It is him making, like, the whatever. It is him, like, making the effort and stuff like that. But you know how I feel about pages. Pages they're like little fishermen, right? And so it's like they don't really say it with their chest exactly what the fuck they want, but you kind of will get a vibe for it, because it'll be like the questions that they're asking, the way that they're fucking acting around you. It's like, you're so scared to tell me how you're feeling, but like, you're airing yourself out. That's very much how he is. I'm not mad. King of Cups on his side. Two of Pentacles in the reverse on your side. I'm so curious what your clarifier is going to be. Two Pentacles in the reverse, though, is a lot of chaotic shit that you could be dealing with. Yeah, he doesn't know. He doesn't really know how to approach this, but hey, at least he's trying. I'm not mad. Definitely has feelings for you. Okay, you're probably throwing it back to him too. I like that. I like that. You probably are throwing some page activity back to him. You know what I mean? I like it, bitch. I like his energy. I do. I do. It's King of Cups and Chariot, man. He, I don't know. His energy just looks so fucking, I don't know. Because, like, when I was reading for him in the past, right? Like, he kind of, where he never, like, came across for me like he was a fucking buster or anything like that. It just came across like he had some work to do, that maybe he was a little bit immature in some, aspects of his life. But he's coming across as more, I don't know, like, He's got his shit together. More focused. I mean, that is Chariot. He has a vision that he has a goal, he has a fucking vision, he has intention on where he wants this to go, right? Does he know exactly what he needs to do? No. You know what I mean? He doesn't really know exactly how to get there, but at least he's fucking doing something. You know what I mean? And he's like, yeah, even though I'm a page of wands, you know what I mean? I'm trying here. And like, I think you're probably throwing some of that back to him. Like you might, because it's Page of Pentacles, it's on your side, which is you could be dropping some hints or trying to gauge where the fuck he's at too. And that's okay. I think pop your shit in that. I think it's ultimately up to him. That page shit, y'all, oh my god. Y'all gonna be in that page shit for a while. I'm just gonna tell you that right now. Why? Hold on. Can I just pull a couple more for him? Like, how come? All of the pages came out in this reading. All of them. I don't know. Like, I whatever. Okay, I fuck with like the tension and shit. But like, what is it? He is an earth sign, isn't he? I think he is. Oh, you poor fucking girl. I think he's an earth sign, is he not? Because this is so earth sign coded, this shit. I literally will stay in the page shit for like 20 years. I don't care. You know what I mean? Like, that's my shit. I fucking love it. He's got to be an earth sign, dude. Like, anyway. Earth signs live for this shit, you know what I mean? And like, as a Taurus, I don't know if my husband's the same way, but like, this is so like Taurus coded. It very much is. Where, for me, I will stay in page energy for years. You know what I mean? I don't care. You know what I mean? I love that shit. I would rather us, like, whatever, be in this page shit kind of, I guess it is kind of tension building where it's like, we never truly speak about like what our intentions are, but we know. You know what I mean? We never talk about it, but we know because we're in page, right? We're over here in this page energy where we're constantly asking these questions. We're constantly analyzing. You know what I mean? We're constantly gauging like how you're responding to that, or like how you're responding to my questions, or how you're responding to my flirtation, or how you're responding when I get emotional. You know what I mean? We're constantly over here. We're like over fucking analyzing that shit. And it's like at the end of the day, no. Like, I know that you like me. That is this shit. You poor girl. Oh my god. If you love it, that's great. But like, if you're just like, yo, like, does he like me? Yes. It's good, but my god, that is just like earth sign coded. Holy shit. What should I get for him? I'll do this one. Hold on. That is hilarious, bitch. He is a Taurus. I knew he was an earth sign. I couldn't remember if that was him. Until whenever we patches me. No, you will. I promise you will. You know what? And I actually gotta give him some credit. Because I like it. Like, you guys will, right? But he is focused on Three of Cups, and you know what I say about that shit. It's like, we obviously, you don't just get to the Three of Cups by just getting to the Three of Cups, right? Like, you get to the Three of Cups by going through the Ace of Cups and the Two of Cups, right? We already know that there's feelings there. We already know that. He's in the fucking King of Cups. We already know that he's caught feelings, that he knows that you feel the same fucking way. And he's over here in the Three of Cups where he's like, I already know that. You know what I mean? What I'm focused on is like building a friendship, is building a like foundation, right? I always say Three of Cups is what gets you through to the fucking Ten of Cups, right? Because like Two of Cups is chemistry, you know what I mean? It's the passion. Three of Cups is the compatibility. Three of Cups is like, yo, like when, like, who are you truly? Like deep down. Like, we know the chemistry's there, but truly, who the fuck are you? Who are you at the root of it? That is very much what he's focused on. So I'm not mad. I'm not mad. Okay. Run away. Would you pack a bag and meet me in Hawaii? I just want to get away from the world and be alone with you. Okay. Word. I'm not mad. You're not mad. Hold on. I want to do one more. Okay. Okay. Anyway, you're so special. You're truly divine. I've never felt energy like yours before, and I can't get enough. This could explain some of his shit. Need time to heal, and I'm not mad about this. Right now, I'm in a space where I need to focus on my healing and self-love. This isn't about you. It's about me. And then nervous. Which, that, I get. Okay, you make me nervous. Even just thinking about you, I get nervous. I'm not sure what to say or how to act around you. Okay. I'm not mad. I'm not mad. He do like you, though. He do! Okay, hold on. Hold up, babies. He does! He's gonna cry! Shut up! Okay. Word. What for? Do you want to do time frame on commitment? Watch the temperance come out. Watch like temperance and hangman come out. Hold on. Word. Okay, hold on. I want to get my other deck for this one. Hold on, bitch. I'm trying to remember. Have I pulled Libra? I'm wondering if I pulled Libra before on this. Hold on, boo. Let's see. Let's get it. Let me see. October, November. October, November. He does have hidden motives, but his hidden motives are Knight of Cups, which is hilarious. Which doesn't surprise me. His hidden motives are Nine of Cups, Knight of Cups, which is like romantic, right? And so I'm like, yeah, there are hidden motives here with him, but it's like his hidden motives are romantic, or his hidden motives are feelings that he has for you. This is definitely around October. Is October, November? When is that? Is that Libra? That might be Scorpio. That might be Scorpio season. I think. I was Scorpio, I think, is when that season is. This is when he gets more, which I'm not mad about, of course. Like, this is where he actually starts to take the fucking risk, and you actually see it more. He says it. You know what I mean? He fucking asks you if you want to be in a relationship. You see the intention. You see that it's heading that way. And so that's where he actually, like, takes a Two of Wands, is where it's like he's already made the decision. You know what I mean? But he actually takes the fucking risk. The decision's already been made. He takes the fucking risk around that time. Yeah, I think right now I think he's dragging his feet a little bit. You know, if he was here, I would tell him that. I'd be like, listen, we know what your motives are, right? We know what your fucking intention is. And I think she does too. You know what I mean? But there is something, the way that you're acting, she's not bad. You know what I mean? We love, tension building. That's fine. But there's something deeper than that on what's going on with you. I think that there's something Empress in the reverse. There's something lack of growth that's going on with you that is like keeping you from doing like that Two of Wands now. So what is it? And I think it's probably him afraid that he's going to repeat the same mistake, or afraid that he I don't know. I think it's something like that, where he's like afraid that he's going to repeat the same fucking mistake that he did in his past. He doesn't want to do that. Not saying that like, oh, he's not going to be in a relationship with you, because that's like, no, that's his intention. That's what he's wanting. He's going to do it regardless, but he's kind of dragging his feet a little bit. There's something in his past that's keeping him kind of stuck on this. Anyway, I'm going to say, Scorpio season. How long is that? October? July, August, September, 4 months. Listen, time frame can always fucking change, you know what I mean? But if he continues to be in this energy, yeah, it's gonna be Scorpio season. Hold on, you guys. Oh my god. All right. Chelsea, you're still in here, right, boo? I got a fucking headache, you guys. Oh. Hold up, y'all. Okay. Oh my god. Okay, let's get it, bitch. Hold on. Where are you? All right, let's go. I actually kind of like that. Okay, word. You're like, I still ain't gonna say happy birthday. You know what I mean? But very clever. All right, hold on. All right, hold on. I love the shade. You know what I mean? So good. All right. Yeah. Yeah, happy, you know. More cheerful, for sure. Mm, I think eventually it will. He's still, I like it because obviously, like, Page of Wands coming out as that clearly, you know what I mean? He was, hold on, sorry, I don't want to be disgusting. He obviously was fucking happy, like, joyful, cheerful, you know what I mean? Is that energy, like, excited, like, waiting for it probably, like, fucking checking his social media constantly to see if he'd fucking say anything. Yeah, I think eventually, but I think that, I don't know, like, I think it was, like, the last time that we were on here, where it's like, because judgment in the reverse is coming out, where it represents that he still lacks faith or lacks confidence within self. It represents self-doubt, you know what I mean, that you don't trust yourself, you don't have the confidence to trust your fucking ability to handle things, you know what I mean. And so, hold on, it can also represent self-loathing. I want to point that out too. And so anyway, he's still stuck in that energy, and I think that kind of energy was coming. I think he was like maybe King of Wands or some shit. I can't remember what was coming out with him. It might have been, but he's still like stuck in that kind of energy, right? But I will say that like Chariot coming out, it's Chariot 8 of Cups, 10 of Cups, and so it's like, yeah, yes, I'm just the answer to this is yes. Obviously, it is. It's going to. That is Chariot. That is Chariot's where he's like, he's refocusing his shit. 8 of Cups is where it's like he's moving on from some kind of mindset. You know what I mean? He's leaving something in the fucking past and moving on from it. And so yeah, I would say yes, boo, absolutely. Yeah, that's what I was so curious if he did. Okay, hold on. Hmm. Because he's being superficial right now. He will, though. Like, he will say something, or he'll acknowledge it or some shit. I would have to agree with you, actually. Eh, I would have to agree with you. But, like, in the moment, yeah, I agree with that. You know what I mean? I do. I get, again, Chariot's coming out for him again, where it's like, this is not, like, that energy is being refocused. He's not going to be there forever. You know what I mean? But yeah, in the moment, yeah, I do think that. Nine of Pentacles in the reverse, though, it can represent where he, which I get. Actually, I'm gonna have to fucking agree with you on that, because Nine of Pentacles in the reverse can represent where you were focused on, like, superficial shit. You know what I mean? Or you're acting superficial, or you're acting, you know what I mean? You act in fucking whatever. You're just acting fake as shit. And so, yeah, I think that he's acting fake as shit right now. You know what I mean? And Seven of Wands coming out after that, it's like, yeah, you're acting fake as shit, and like, you are trying to protect yourself from something, right? That at the end of the day, that's what you're trying to fucking do. But you're not going to be there forever. Chariot, Eight of Wands, Two of Cups, Emperor. And so I'm like, yo, that's fantastic. And that's what you want to see in a fucking reading too, is you progressing like that in minor. And so you're seeing, like, his energy, Chariot, his focus, he gets his fucking focus correct, right? He gets his priorities straight. Eight of Wands, he actually makes a movement. He does something like out of, I don't know, out of pocket. You know what I mean? Like, out of fucking left field. Like, he takes a risk. He takes a fucking chance. And so I would have to agree with that, yeah, right now, but he's not gonna be there forever, boo. He will say something, and it might not be like acknowledging that in particular. That could be whatever. That could be something, like, you know what I mean? He might not acknowledge that in particular, or like, oh, he likes it or replies to that comment specifically. But I do think he's gonna say something, or he'll, like, whatever. He'll like a post, fucking comment, message you about something. Word. I hear that. Let's go, boo. Let's go. Oof. Yeah, he doesn't view no, he doesn't view you as, like, bitter or angry, anything like that. I think he views himself as irresponsible, lazy, takes no initiative, can't handle shit. I think he views himself like that. But no, he doesn't view you as angry or anything like that. This is more a reflection on him, that he views himself like he just, like, irresponsible, lazy, can't fucking doesn't take the initiative. Like, it really is focused on him. But I would say he doesn't view this as, like, all is forgiven, because he knows that there's something that needs to be confronted, right? He's in a Seven of Wands and a Four of Pentacles, which means that he is defending himself against that at the moment. He won't forever, though, because Death card, Two of Cups is coming out, where it's like, yeah, he doesn't view it as like an olive branch, like all is forgiven, not at all. It definitely reflects on him and how he feels about himself, and he does not feel the best about himself. We've been pulling that shit, but he does view this as this could be a turning point. You know what I mean? Like this could be a turning point. I don't think he views you like that. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think he views you as like a sad, pissed off. No. He views you as someone that he has to be accountable towards. That's bottom of the deck shit. That's what he's fucking scared of. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, I have to, like, she's gonna force me to answer for things. You know what I mean? Like, she's not gonna fucking back down. As you shouldn't. You know what I mean? Anyway, word. Word. Hold on, booze. Hold on. Oh, sorry. Sour Patch straws. Oh, he definitely seen it. Definitely seen it. He might have said something or commented on it, or thought about it. He sees this or interpreted it as a huge shock. He had no clue. I think he views it as something that's fucking devastating. I think he sees it different. Not that, like, you know what I mean? Yeah, there's, like, similarities in it, but he thinks that there's just a difference, right? Because he's like, the way that I lost like that parent, right? The way that I lost a parent was because like this person, whatever, they chose something over their family, right? They chose like this 10 of Pentacles in the reverse over it being in the upright, right? Like they chose this something that was so fleeting, something that was so unstable. They chose something over having this family. You know what I mean? But he views your situation as devastating. Where he's like, whatever, like that's like the thing that I've been through, it's different. Yeah, it hurts and shit like that, but it's not like, oh my god, it's the end of the world type shit. He views yours as more shocking. Yours is more like out of left field. Yours is more just shaking. You know what I mean? It shook. It had a tower effect. It hit you more like that. So he views it, yeah, I guess maybe a little similar, but he does view it differently. He does view it differently. I think he views yours a lot more devastating, a lot more earth-shattering. I'm so curious if his mom's still alive. I wonder if she is. She might be. Okay. I agree. Word. Okay, hold on. Good. I agree. One more. I agree. This feels more ready to take accountability. It feels more ready. Oh, I agree. I feel like it is not. Is it still, I don't know, like, he's in a 5 of Cups, right? But this isn't like a fucking 5 of Pentacles coming out where it is like super avoidant. It's like, no, I mean, he's right now where he's at in this transition is that he's actually feeling what the fuck he needs to feel. You know what I mean? That's 5 of Cups. Even though it's negative, I don't give a shit. Like, pain is a huge motivation. And it's like, well, at least he's feeling it, right? And he is moving to the Six of Cups after that, where it's like, yeah, he's not staying there forever. You know what I mean? So yeah, I agree. It is not avoidant. I think this is more him feeling what he needs to feel, him getting real about it, him being honest about it, him not him because it's a moon in reverse. And I always say, if you're gonna see a fucking major arcana in the reverse, it would be that one. And devil in reverse, which is coming out. I would much rather see those majors in reverse. Because moon in the reverse is where I'm not it can be where I'm not trying to lie to myself anymore. I'm not trying to like gaslight myself anymore. I'm not like, I'm seeing it for what the fuck it is, right? And yeah, I didn't really have a choice. But yeah, it can be where he's facing it. It can be where you're facing what's in your subconscious. So he's transitioning. But I agree, he's feeling his feelings right now. I'm processing them, which is something I think is different for him. Getting ready to take a risk. I'm not mad. Okay, I'm not mad. Good. Mm-hmm. Word. Okay, hold on, boo. Let me see. I think both. I think both. I think both. Like, his feelings for you are obviously, it's there, you know what I mean? But like, how do I want to word this? Because I'm like, yeah, he's thinking about, obviously, like, his feelings are just directed at her, but he is thinking about like relationship in general. You know what I mean? And what that looks like for him. Should I do more? Yeah, well, hold on. Jesus. I'm gonna say both. What he is focusing on, sorry, I just wanted to get clarifiers. What he's focusing on, I would say what he's focusing on specifically in regards to is obviously, yeah, the feelings are there. But it's more of, there's unfinished business with you. Like, that's where his focus is at. He's like, there's that we never, it feels incomplete to me. It feels like there has not been closure to that. I feel like that part of my life is not done. You know what I mean? There's some kind of like world in reverse is spinning the block on something, right? And so he's not done with it. I think he's thinking about that. And then yeah, I do think that he's thinking about like relationships in general, or like having a relationship in general. Yeah, I do think he's like reflecting on that kind of shit. But I think it's more of like noticing, which is good. I think it's more of him noticing a pattern of him being inconsistent, him being indecisive is a big thing with that. Um, him causing more chaos and more confusion than he brings peace and understanding to a situation. I think he's thinking about that kind of shit. You know what I mean? Or reflecting on it. And I think he's reflecting on truly what he wants. You know what I mean? Like, getting real with himself. Truly what the fuck he wants. Okay, word. Hold on, y'all. I want to hold on. I'm so curious how this one's gonna come out. Hold on, boo. Hold on, I'm just gonna see on a scale of 1 to 10 first. That's hilarious. Okay. On a scale of 1 to 10 of 2. Hold on. Okay. Oh, how is this progressing? I would say a 2. Jesus. Again, this is not forever. This is progression. You know what I mean? He's still a King of Swords in reverse right now. Do I think he'll be here forever? No, he won't. I think that what he's struggling with right now, we know this about King of Swords in the reverse. King of Swords in the reverse are the ultimate self-gaslighters, right? It is their fucking world and everybody's living in it. He's still stuck in some shit in there. You know what I mean? I think he's still justifying things. I think he's still justifying shit in his head. Is it as bad as it was? No. I think that his emotional pain is coming through, which I'm happy to see, because it's like, well, at least we know he's not a full-blown narcissist. You know what I mean? Like, you can be in the King of Swords in reverse all fucking day long. You can try to justify shit, justify it, blah blah blah, fucking do whatever you need to do. You know what I mean? To be right in the situation or not have to look at your shit. But your feelings will come to the surface one way or another, right? And that's what you're seeing with him. Is like, yeah, he can still try to justify his way through it. But it's not gonna last. His feelings are gonna bubble to the surface whether he likes it or not, and he has to confront it. So that's where I believe this homeboy is at right now. Period. Word. Okay. Hmm. No. I think he comes across as the ultimate fucking whatever. No, you don't. He doesn't think that about you. It's very self-inflicted. Like, this has to do with him, which I'm happy to see. You know what I mean? And again, that there we know he's not a full-blown narcissist by looking at this right here. Because no, he doesn't think about that at all. He doesn't think that you're like that at all. He thinks that he is Jesus. He thinks he is indecisive. He thinks he can't make a decision. He thinks extremely fucking negative about himself. He does. And I think he always has. It's 8 of Swords and the Devil. I think that this is something that it's conditioning, right? This is something he's always fucking done. I think that he thinks like he feels like shit about himself. Like, 8 of Swords is the ultimate like piece of shit. Like, I am the ultimate victim. I'm the ultimate piece of shit. No one is worse than me. I've done all the, like, you know what I mean? It's horrible thoughts about self. It's so self-loathing. You know what I mean? That's what it's so self-loathing. No, I think that he does want 4 of Wands, which is a reunion. He does. And I think it should have fucking happened already, in all honesty. Anyway, that's a no. He doesn't view you like that at all. No. He probably views himself like that. You know what I mean? Okay, hold on. Let's go. God, I hope this is a fucking no. I'm gonna be so disgusted if this is a yes, I swear to God. Okay. We're off to a good start. We're off to a good start. Whew. No, it's not. Okay. No, it's not. It's his it is genuinely him wanting to talk. No, it's genuinely him wanting to talk. Not at all is this motivated by that at all. No, not at all. Good. I'm not mad. Good. It's lovers, temperance, page of swords, 9 of pentacles, 6 of pentacles, 9 of swords in reverse. I'm not mad about that at all. This is not, no, not even at all in the fucking slightest. You know what I mean? Like, you guys talking is genuinely him wanting to fucking talk. You know what I mean? Page of swords. Temperance with that. It's where it's like, I want us to come to some kind of, like, understanding, peace, resolution, a solution. I want us to find a compromise. You know what I mean? Like, I want us to, like, heal this, like, be okay with each other. You know what I mean? So no, not at all is it. Yeah, I like a 9 of swords in reverse too, because that can be where someone is, they're actually facing their shit. This, no, not at all, bitch. That is definitely a fucking no. That is not at all is he reaching out because of that. Or that you guys are talking at all, and like that's why. You know what I mean? No. I hope the cards are like, do it. Hold on. I hope the cards are like, you do it. Hold on. Oh, word. Sorry, I was just reading your comments. Oh. Yeah, he would care. Yikes. Of course. Oh, girl, he might fucking, like, be done. Like, you know what I mean? Yeah, he might be, like, totally done. And it's more of, like, of course he's fucking pissed. Like, this is hypothetical, obviously. Of course he would. Of course he'd be fucking pissed. And probably what grinds his gears the most is that he would not be able to get it out of his head that you possibly found someone that was better than him. You know what I mean? Like better than him at that. You know what I mean? It really, good lord. Oh god. Oh god. You know what I mean? I don't like slipping into the mental of like men. I don't like it because oh god. Like that would be devastating. Anyway, yeah, he would care 100%, and he would feel like, okay, let's just say you hypothetically did this and then like you told him about it, he'd be like, oh my gosh, you hid it from me, like, you know what I mean? That would be like the first thing. And then it would automatically be a hit to his fucking ego, and it would automatically be like in his feelings where it's like, holy shit, like, yeah, they probably were whatever, bigger than me, better than me, you know what I mean? Like shit like that. But yes, he would care. Absolutely. Good lord. Oh god. That well. Hold on. Yes. Yes. Like every time. Oh my bitch! That's what I was gonna fucking ask about his mom being alive, because what came out on bottom of the deck was Queen of Cups, Page of Pentacles, which is like, I'm like, oh, she probably is, but like, yeah, that would be his mom. But that's hilarious that you fucking said that, because that can be like Page of Pentacles shit, where it's like, you know what I mean, like trying to get a fucking handout. Crazy. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Raquel, are you in here, boo? Howdy, yeah. Howdy. What up, boo? Okay. Hold on, I gotta see what you wrote on there. Howdy. Are we just doing a general? Where are you? Word. Word. Okay, hold on. Hold on. What? What motherfucking deck do I want to get? I'm gonna do this one. Oh. Hold up, boo boo. We're gonna do this one, and I'll probably pull Oracle. I just don't know which one yet. Actually, I don't know if I used this deck on you last time. I might have. Okay. Hold on, boo. Alright, boo. You know the drill. I'm gonna try to reel it the fuck in, okay? But I can't promise anything. Alright. I fucking love doing generals. I really do. Like, generals are my favorite ones to do. Because we can cook. You know what I mean? Okay, you know the drill. Let's see what comes out. Let me see current. What do we got? Cute. I'm always so fucking curious what's gonna come out for these. Like, where are we heading? One more. I like it, but I'm so curious, like, from what? Hold on, what is that? What? One more for that. Okay. So curious. And obviously, this is general. I'm going to be talking about this very generally. Every time I do this, though, because, like, I get it. Like, the cards are making fucking sense to me. I just wish that, like, I knew details. You know what I mean? Anyway, I'll show you this. 3 of Wands, 8 of Cups. Death card in the past, Queen of Cups in the reverse coming out with it. The reason why I say, I'm like, oh, well, of course it makes sense. Like, 3 of Wands and the 8 of Cups coming out after a fucking death card. 3 of Wands is where you are... 3 of Wands is you... Hold on, I'm going to show you this. Anytime you see that... Do we have any other ones? No, I guess that one's really it. But anyway, well, actually, both of these. Anytime that you see the back of someone, right? What it represents is that it's in the card, right? It is a visualization ahead for that fucking energy. And so, yes, 3 of Wands, fucking 8 of Cups. I'm trying to think of, like, what other ones. 2 of Wands, I guess, could be one, too. But anytime you see the back of someone, it's them visualizing their future. It's them looking ahead. It's them planning ahead, right? And so 3 of Wands, it's this energy of, like, waiting for the ships to come in. You know what I mean? Like, waiting for waiting for something to happen, like excited for something to happen. And the Eight of Cups coming out, it's like, yes, this is you moving ahead, this is you moving on in your fucking life, and this is you leaving behind things that, yes, maybe you still do fucking love, maybe you still do care about, but Eight of Cups is where you care about yourself more. It's where you're choosing yourself and you're moving ahead. And yes, you see the back of the guy because he's like, yes, what I left behind, what I have ahead of me is way better. Like, yes, I still may love those things. I still may care about it. It's not gone. It's not like I've like, fallen out of love or anything like that. But it's where it's like what I have ahead of me is so much better than what the fuck I'm leaving behind is Eight of Cups, right? Okay. We love that. But see, this is why I'm like, what happened? You know what I mean? Because in the past, Death card, Queen of Cups in the reverse, which I guess I could. Anyway, I'm like, okay, maybe that could be like some like Eight of Cups type shit that you're like leaving behind. But Death card does represent a transition, right? And I know it's cliched, but it's fucking true. You know what I mean? It represents where something has ended, we have a new beginning, right? But Death card is also, and I haven't talked about this in a long time with Death either, but Death can be, like in this card, God, I'm like trying to reel it the fuck in here. Death card also I'm like, I know, who cares, whatever, I'm just gonna go fucking over on it. But Death card, as you can see in the card, right? I don't know if we can actually see that very well. You can see the way that all these people are responding to death, right? And like I say, death is change. It is force fucking change upon you. Yes, it can be devastating, right? Yes, it can be. Where's the one that's devastated? I think it's this one. Yes, you can be fucking devastated. You know what I mean? You cannot want to fucking look at it. You cannot want to address it. You cannot want to embrace that kind of change into your life. You can also be very curious about it. You know what I mean? Which is what that little kid represents. You can also be very curious, very excited, whatever, like kind of embracing of it. Like not knowing, but like ready to fucking see what happens. Or you can just fucking surrender to it. You can be humbled by it, right? Which is what you see the priest doing here. Death also represents like all of those, I guess, like grief. I guess, like the cycle of grief that you fucking go through in death, or going through a death transition, right? But death is also where you are ridding yourself of things that no longer serve you. It's behaviors, it's coping mechanisms, it's thinking patterns, it's things that you've always done, right? Like your conditioning. And so it is where you've noticed that those kind of behaviors, thinking patterns, whatever, coping mechanisms, you've noticed that those things do not work for you anymore. You know what I mean? And so you're ready to leave that kind of shit behind and move forward. Queen of Cups in the reverse coming out, that could be some shit that you've Eight of Cups, right? Queen of Cups in the reverse, it is where obviously we know that like you're intuitive. I don't know what the fuck. Anyway, sorry, comments are fucking distracting me. Queen of Cups, it's like, of course you're intuitive, of course you're empathetic, you're kind-hearted, all this shit. When Queen of Cups comes out in the reverse, it's where those qualities of hers have like fucking turned on her. And so it's like, yes, I'm all of those things, but now I'm like, yes, I'm sensitive, but now I'm fucking overly sensitive. I'm taking everything to heart that everybody is fucking saying to me. I'm taking everything personal. You know what I mean? Like anything that anyone does, like I take that as a personal attack upon self. Now I'm over here where it's like, I'm getting all of these intuitive hits and I can't fucking see straight, right? Like I'm getting all these intuitive hits and I'm starting to like read too much into them, or I'm starting to like think everybody's out to get me, right? Like Queen of Cups in the reverse is like, holy shit, those aspects have fucking turned on you, right? Anyway, there could just be some things in Queen of Cups in the reverse where I would say most common with a Queen of Cups in the reverse would be being overly sensitive is a big one. But anyway, those are just some examples, but that is a huge one with Queen of Cups in reverse, is like being like overly sensitive or taking everything personal. That could be something where you're like, I am so fucking done feeling that way. Like I'm so done fucking putting myself through that kind of shit, or like feeling that way about myself. But anyway, let's fucking move on. Oh God, okay. Obviously, we're in the. I love that. I love that we're in the Three of Wands. I love that we're in a fucking Eight of Cups. We're moving on, bigger, better things. We fucking love that. Okay. Fool, Three of Cups in the reverse, or excuse me, not in the reverse, in the fucking subconscious. Fool and Three of Cups, I will say, because Fool, I love, obviously, seeing after a death, because Fool is where it's very like that little kid, right? Where is he at? This one. The Fool is very that. The Fool is like, I don't know what the fuck I'm heading into, but I'm excited. Like, I'm taking the fucking leap of faith. Who cares? I don't know what challenges are ahead of me. I don't know what kind of relationships are ahead of me. I don't know, whatever, what challenges, I don't know what I'm up against, but I'm excited for it. I'm gonna fucking do it. And I'm gonna do it brave. You know what I mean? I'm gonna do it not scared. I'm just gonna fucking go for it. Three of Cups, this could be especially, yes, it can be friends, right? And I think Three of Cups has been coming out for you often. Yes, this can be in the realm of like friendships, of community. It can also be, yeah, family, but like Three of Cups is the people that you are building your compatibility with, right? And so yes, and shit, that could be fucking animals, right? That could be your dog. Anyway, hold on. This fucking timer. I don't even know why I set one for Raquel. I go like fucking 3 times over it. Anyway, this shit is coming out in the subconscious where if you have been, I don't know, afraid, you know what I mean? Skeptical, just scared, whatever. If you have been afraid to like take that leap of faith, I know it's cliche, but it's true, on working on this Three of Cups, now is the time, right? Five of Swords, Knight of Wands coming out in the future. And obviously I'm going to pull Oracle for this because I'm very curious like what this is getting at, or like what the advice for that's going to be. But Five of Swords and Knight of Wands is coming out in the future position. I will say this. I also think that this is something that is probably a part of death, right? Is a part of that death card, I should say. Five of Swords is where you now have, you of course have been through shit in the fives, we all know that. The Five of Swords is not always bad. The Five of Swords can represent where I have a backbone. You know what I mean? Like, I have boundaries is a big thing with the Five of Swords. I have boundaries. I have, you can't gaslight me in a Five of Swords, right? And so that is something to be, and I like a Knight of Wands coming out, that this to me is probably someone who is implementing more, they're being more direct. They're being more not a pushover, someone that voices their fucking opinion, someone that voices their experience, someone that is not afraid to say or act whatever. They're not afraid to say or act like how the fuck they're feeling anymore. It's more, I like that. Five of Swords is just someone where it's like, yeah, you're not wrong, boo. You know what I mean? Like, you have experience. You've been through shit. You know some shit. You know what I mean? You're older. You know what I mean? Like, you're older now, I should say. It's not like we're crusty old. But it's like, you have fucking experience. You're in a Knight of Wands. You have experience. It's not like you're over here in a Page of Wands. You're just talking out of your ass. You're all defensive. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. It's like, no, you have experience now. And like, this is someone who, anyway, I would say I like this energy, especially for people who are dating. I'm like, yeah, pop your shit. Like, don't let any motherfucker out here, man, woman, I don't give a shit. Don't let them try to like push you over or try to fucking gaslight you, even about the most minuscule things. You know what I mean? This is where it's like, yes, pop your shit. You know, like, you have some experience in things. This is just where you're kind of peacocking. I don't know who the fuck is commenting about the phone being dead. It's not, but that is like mad distracting. Anyway, that, I don't know what the fuck I was talking about. Okay, anyway, Seven of Wands star. Okay, okay, this. I want to fucking pop off about this because I do want to get, Oracle for this. Seven of Wands, star in the reverse, and I'm going to say that this reading, I don't know if I talked about what was coming out on bottom of the deck. The Lovers is coming out on bottom of the deck, and so this shit that we're talking about in this reading, especially with like what's coming out in the future, of you kind of, I don't know, being more confident. You know what I mean? Like, you kind of showing a different side of yourself, or you not being scared to show that. This is especially true, yes, it can be in romantic relationships, lovers, you know what I mean? And we know, obviously, I mean, like, that shit used to come out for you all the fucking time, but that is lovers, right? Seven of Wands, star in the reverse, coming out as advice for this. This, and I don't think I really need to tell you this, but I'm just going to say it anyway. The star in the reverse is where, and I'm not saying that you're doing this because this is advice. Star in the reverse is not, it's living a lie. You know what I mean? It's not being authentic. It's being scared to be yourself, right? That's why I say I'm like, damn, that's like, you know, the future shit. I'm not worried about her with it. But star in the reverse is where you are afraid to, God, I bet you anything this is like rolling into you meeting a soulmate or some shit. It truly is. Because lovers, and I'm gonna come, whatever, I'm gonna like pop off about that, but embracing a star, right? Embracing a star is where you are living authentically. You are truly being yourself. You do not give a shit in star, right? That's why she is nude in this photo. It is where I don't care what you think about me. I don't care what the fuck you even feel about me. You know what I mean? What I care is how God views me. What I care about, right, is living like authentically and living my fucking purpose in star. Because at the end of the day, the only approval I need is of God, right? Or of your higher power, whatever you believe in, right? This Seven of Wands and that coming out in the reverse, I'm like, damn, yeah, this is probably where someone has recognized I've lived like that. I've lived inauthentically. I have lived a fucking lie for a long time, right? I don't think you do anymore. Fuck no, I don't think you do anymore. But I think that like the cards are like, yo, remember when you didn't. You know what I mean? Remember when you were afraid to. Remember when you were afraid to? Like, remember when you were living for the acceptance of other people. Remember when you were living for the acceptance of whatever, your fucking absent parent. Remember when you were living for the acceptance of that ain't shit, you know, boyfriend that you had. That's where the cards are like, I need you to fucking remember that so you stay you stand on your shit. You know what I mean? Like, live in your authenticity. Why? Because you being in star is going to attract in lovers, right? In lovers, these are two people who are nude, like in star, right? Now, the reason that they are nude, and yes, this is true with devil as well, but we're talking about lovers right now. Now, with lovers, the reason that they are nude is because they're showing up like two stars, right? They're showing up like two fucking stars, like, this is me. This is me. And you know what? You don't even have to like me. I don't even care if you fucking like me. But they are coming authentically themselves, and it's like, this is me. You know, and that is how the fuck you meet your person in lovers, right? Is by being in star. Anyway, this reading, it probably is revolving a lot around you really fucking embracing that. You really like falling in love with yourself. You really stepping into that shit because lovers is probably fucking coming in. No doubt. No doubt. Holy shit. Who is this? That could be, that could be someone you know. That, it doesn't have to be, though. That could be someone you know. It doesn't have to be, but it could be, it could be air sign. That could be. But anyway, hold on. I want to pull Oracle for this. Hold on. Yeah, my TikTok might have whatever. Is it doing that like the past? Hold on. Probably my internet connection, honestly. Is my internet okay over here? Oh, God. Okay, hold on. I went so fucking over, bitch. Okay. Hold on. Actually. Trying to think if there was another oracle I wanted to do. Okay. The stressful situation is almost coming to an end. We are sending positive energy, financial help, miracles, and life-changing blessings your way. Just because something is not happening right now doesn't mean that it will never happen. Divine timing is at play. Be patient and trust the process. If you didn't get something that you really wanted at this time, if you feel stuck or feel like things are not going according to your plans, know that something bigger and better is coming. It's filled with divine magic that couldn't come into your life if you were to receive what you were asking for now. Hold on. What? How do I get another one? on. Should I do this one? Wait, no, I'm gonna do this one. Hold on, hold on. I'm kind of like hoping it will. Okay, good. TikTok just hates me, I swear to God. All right. Interesting. Okay. Decisions reversed. Indecision is causing delays, or you may be overthinking your options, leading to missed opportunities. Transparency. Open and honest communication builds deep trust in your relationships. Transparency strengthens your connections and prevents misunderstandings. An adventure in reverse. Fear of failure or the unknown may be keeping you from taking risks or experiencing new opportunities. And then growth. You're in a phase of personal growth. Challenges and hardships are helping you become stronger and wiser. TikTok hates everyone except... Yo, for real. I'd like every... Oh my God, every time I'm fucking on there. Restricted, restricted, restricted. This is like the third... This actually might be like the fourth or fifth time that shit has done that to me. Like, and it'll always be after I do, yeah, Taylor, hold on. Taylor, yeah, go ahead and go for it, boo. What was I saying? Oh, the shit will always fucking, like, freeze on me. Like, it shows that there's nobody in here. But I'm assuming it's because I'm fucking paused on there. But it'll always do that shit to me, like, after I do the... Like, when you're live, you have to do, like, a puzzle here and there, like a puzzle every hour or some shit like that, so it knows that you're active. Every time I do that, it seems like that's when the shit, like, just freezes on me. Anyway, hold on. Taylor, hold on, boo. Hold up, boo-boo. Word. Okay, hold on, boo. Hold on. Okay, word. I'm gonna do this one. Hold on. This one. I wonder if I should just end the TikTok. If I'm frozen on there. Hold on. I'm just gonna end this shit. Alright, if anyone's on here, or if you can hear me, I will be on here. If anyone's on here, I will be on here at some point this week. Just keep an eye on my story. There we go. I didn't look like there was anyone in there. But you never know. Okay. Hold on, Taylor. Hold on, though. Good lord. There's some definitely... Oh, good lord. I didn't think that this was gonna go this way. Oh, Nine of Wands, Lovers, Five of Swords in reverse, Page of Wands, Two of Cups, Devil. Yes, I get, like, what... Like, I get, like, what the you know, like, what the screenshot was that you sent me. Like, I get that. You know what I mean? I get the grieving of, you know, like, not... I get that. But this is so much more complex than that, I guess. Like, the Nine of Wands, it's just, it's deeper than that. You know what I mean? It's like, yes, of course it's that, but it's like, it's more, you know what I mean? The Nine of Wands, anyway, the Nine of Wands coming out is like, yes, of course this is your initial, this is your hurt. This is your fucking fatigue with the situation. This is you, okay. Sorry, I'm just getting, the reason I don't read context is I get mad fucking distracted. All right. Okay, anyway. The Nine of Wands, sorry. This is why I never read fucking content. I get so distracted. But the Nine of Wands, anyway, let me just start the fuck over, Taylor, because I don't want to get sidetracked. The Nine of Wands coming out, of course, is you, it is your hurt. It is your, whatever, your anger. It is your fucking, your fatigue over the situation. You know what I mean? Nine of Wands is where it's like, I have been through so much shit. And yes, this being one of them. I've been through so much shit. You know what I mean? But I never, like, I've never lost hope for it. And even now, you know what I mean? Like, even now, it's like, I haven't, like, I still do have hope. I still do. I still have hope for this. There still is a sliver of hope there. Nine of Wands is a beautiful fucking card. You know what I mean? It's my second favorite card. It is, because it's so resilient. It's where someone, they don't give up. They don't ever lose, like, that. To me, it's so, like, Page of Cups, because I'm like, you don't ever lose that spark. You don't ever lose that part of yourself. You know what I mean? Like, even though you've been through so much fucking hurt and through so much pain, you still hold on to hope. You know what I mean? And it's beautiful. Anyway, and obviously, the Lovers coming out, yes, it is where it has to do with a soul contract. You know what I mean? It has to do with twin flame, soulmate, whatever you want to call it. It has to do with that. And yes, Five of Wands in the reverse coming out. It is where you are grieving that. It is where you are grieving that connection. You probably do want a reconciliation. This can also be where you regret a lot of shit. You could regret some shit. You could regret, like, I don't know, there could just be some regret there. The Page of Wands and Two Cups coming out, obviously, is that I think, if I had to guess, this is probably something he wanted too. That is Two of Cups. Two of Cups is not unrequited. Two of Cups is where it goes both fucking ways. You know what I mean? And, like, the Page of Wands coming out, like, this idea, or this I'm doing idea for lack of a better term, because I don't want to make it seem like, oh, just an idea. Like, this, I don't know, this plan, this idea, it is something that went both ways. Now, Devil coming out, and this is what I was talking about too, because I think I was just in Raquel's reading where I was, like, going off about fucking Star, Lovers, Devil. In Devil, you will also notice the same shit. You know what I mean? You will notice that there are two nude people in there. The two people that are in Devil are the two people that are in Lovers. You know what I mean? And so it's like, I don't know, there's something probably deeper in that your subconscious is picking up on that, because, and I'm not talking shit about babies, nothing like that, right? Because I'm a mom myself. I get it. I love babies. I want another one. You know what I mean? Devil is that you are chained. You know what I mean? When you have a child, you are bound by fucking contract to take care of it. You know what I mean? And so I don't know. I find that interesting that Devil's coming out where it's like, yeah, this, we make these contracts outside of this world, right? We make these contracts with our soul, with our partners. We make these contracts with our children as well. You know what I mean? And I talk to my kid about this too all the time, where I'm just like, I'm so fucking grateful. And even though, like, whatever, she's kind of spiritual and shit like that, probably not as much as I am, but I always tell her I'm so fucking grateful that she chose me. You know what I mean? Like, thank you. Like, seriously, because, like, I cannot imagine being a mother to anybody else. Like, thank God that it's you. And thank you so much for choosing me, because that kid's been through a lot of shit with me. But anyway, I just find that interesting that the devil's coming out, because it's like, there is a lot, there's more people, there's more souls that are affected by this situation of you two being in separation. You know what I mean? Do I think that there's probably a contract that you guys have with someone? Yeah, there probably fucking is. You know what I mean? And that could be where, I don't know, your because that is how fucking spirit talks to us. We do slip into the fucking soul realm when we do go to sleep. You know what I mean? And so it's like, yeah, there could be some fucking truth to that. There could be just like do you get what I'm saying? Like, there could be someone on the other side that is upset. There could be someone on the other side that, like, is waiting. There could be someone on the other side that is, maybe they're the Nine of Wands. Maybe they're the fucking Page of Wands. You know what I mean? Where it's like, they're sitting there and they're hurt. You know what I mean? They're waiting. And it's like, when is it going to be my fucking time? You know what I mean? Like, when do y'all gonna have me? When am I going to be able to come down? There could be some frustration that is coming from them as well. I could definitely fucking see that with Nine of Wands and Page of Wands. Anyway. Anyway, I'm so sorry I was so goddamn, like, lit on that one, but, like, often when I do Taylor's, it is, there's a lot to it, you know what I mean? Which is why I love reading for her. You know what? I hope that made sense, because that absolutely can be fucking Page of Wands, especially if you're looking at a lovers, because I always say, like, the lovers couple to me is King of Wands, Page of Wands, or not Page of Wands, King of Wands, fucking Queen of Wands, and who's their little kid? Page of Wands. And so I'm like, yeah, I can absolutely fucking see where, like, there is a spirit who is, they're ready. You know what I mean? They're fucking ready. You've made a contract with them, and it's like, when? Like, you know what I mean? They're getting a little fucking antsy here. They're getting a little hurt on the other side. Like, it's never gonna fucking happen. Anyway, I also want to say too, with Devil card coming out with this soul contract that you have with this person, this contract, I don't give a shit. You know what I mean? I don't fucking care. Like, yes, we can walk the fuck away. You know what I mean? We absolutely can. We can choose differently. We have free will when we're here. That does not and I would say the same thing to him. You know what I mean? Like, boo boo, that's fine. You can walk away, you can pop your shit, you can do whatever the fuck you want in this life. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, when we leave here, we are going to have to answer for these things, and that does not take away from the fact that you signed a fucking contract and you didn't uphold it here. You know what I mean? Like, you're still gonna have to answer for that shit. I hear you. I hear you. Oh my God. Oh, I hear you. Sorry I popped the fuck off about, hold on, booze. Hold it, y'all. Hold it. Ishwan, hold on. Hold on, you guys. Sorry. Hold on, y'all. I can't tell if this is like my internet that is wigging my iPad out, or if it's because it needs an update. Okay, anyway. Alright. Ow! Go ahead, motherfucking. If any other moderators are in here, go ahead and send me your questions, boo. Ow! I'm back! Word, hold on, y'all. Hold on, I gotta look through. Oh, excuse me. Word. Hold on. Okay, word, hold on. Excuse me, Jesus. Okay. Word, let's get it, boo. Hold on. Oh, my bad. Word. Okay, I got you. Hold on. Let me bust out Claire's real quick. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. That is definitely a yes. And you are not, I mean, you ain't wrong. That ass. I mean, yeah, God, I'm so curious if they're older. You know what I mean? Their energy, though, like, no doubt, it is, hold on. I wonder if she lives with them. But the Knight of Swords in the reverse, anyway, this is where, like, you're not being, like, overly sensitive, or you're not, like, reading into it wrong, you know what I mean? Or you shouldn't second guess yourself about this at all, because their energy is coming across as someone who is, like, they are being a fucking bully. You know what I mean? Like, they are being aggressive. Like, they are, like, saying shit out of pocket. They are being fucking rude. You know what I mean? No doubt, like, that is what Knight of Swords in the reverse does. That is their gig. It's like, yes, I know what I'm doing. You know what I mean? Like, yes, I am saying these things to fucking cut deep, or to bully you, or to fucking be mean. They could, and obviously, I don't know, they could be, like, and this ain't your shit, you know what I mean? They could be jealous of, I don't know, the attention that you do get, especially from your father. They could be jealous of the fact that your father's probably proud of you and proud of, like, what you've done, or they recognize, whatever, there's a Six of Wands, like, element around you and the relationship that you have with your dad. And so it's gonna be like, yeah, your dad sees, like, your accomplishments, you know what I mean? They give you attention, they think you're wonderful, you know what I mean? They, like, Six of Wands is where you admire that energy. And so there could be some fucking jealousy around that, though. Deadass. But anyway, this is definitely a yes. This is definitely a yes, you did. Because, like, the moon in the reverse is what the fuck they need, which is where, my God, it could be a minute, but, yeah, they could be kind of they could be crashing the fuck out. You know what I mean? They could be crashing the fuck out in life, is what I mean, right now. But yes, I absolutely, it is the right decision that you fucking made to, like, create some distance, because they're just looking for someone. You know what I mean? And you don't want to, hell no, you don't want to be a part of that shit. They are literally just, like, kind of looking for someone to just take that energy out on. I'm so curious. They must be living there. She does. Okay, word. I was so fucking curious. I was like, what is this jealousy? What is this? No, that is definitely making the right decision. No doubt. No doubt. Hold on. Chelsea, where you at? Okay, word. Oh, what was it? The last hold on. Let me see. I'm gonna throw up. Stop. I'm pretty sure it, like, has been Gemini, but I'm curious if something else came out. Well, I like you not doing anything. I do, because that is the right fucking move, is for you to not say anything. When is this? Just, show me season. July. It could be June, July. Hey, oh, it could be June, July. That's Cancer season, right? I'm gonna say July. I'm gonna say July. I'm gonna say July. Yeah. Yep. Stop. 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 I'm gonna be sick. I can't. I can't. Hold on, y'all. Hold on, babies. All right. Well, y'all. I didn't realize it was that fucking late already. All right, I gotta hop off this bitch and go check on that kid of mine. All right, I don't know when the fuck I'm gonna be on here. Keep an eye on my stories though, booze. Just have no clue. Okay. Ouch, my arms. Oh my god, I lifted my ass off this weekend. Okay. Oh my god, my fucking shoulders are so sore. Okay, you guys, I'm gonna hop off this bitch. All right, I love you. I'm gonna go get something to eat and go check on this kid. All right, I will be on here at some point.